Hello, hello, Guardians. I am Ransom Rider, playing my favorite game, Destiny 2. Guardians, I'm hanging out at the Conflux. I want to have a good time in here. I ran this with some friends yesterday. We were just hanging out. Now I want to take it a little bit more seriously, and that's what I'm going to do. Let's find out the Conflux expert lost sector. Am I an expert? Probably not. Let's go in together and hang out and have some fun. As you Guardians know, this is my favorite game. It's Destiny 2, and I love it. Solar Threat, Solar Surge, Void Surge, Overcharged Trace Rifles. There's a lot of options to do on this, but we'll take a look as soon as I load in. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Oh, man. I wanted 2030. I want 2030. But now I have loaded in on 2020, but we're gonna do over, redo it, ransom, redo ransom. That's me. Let's start over. And now don't be concerned if you don't feel like you can hit that 2030. Just go in at 2020. I don't really find that there's a huge difference in the drop rate of anything. Changing it from 2020 to 2030. Hey, puppy, I'm right here. I'm right here, puppy. That's the postal guy. He's not here for you. There's no mail today. There's no mail today. He sees the postal guy. He loves the postal guy. He loves to bark at the postal guy. It is super hot out. At the time I'm making this video recording, it's very hot out. Stay hydrated. This is my Titan water. It's water with lemon. Lots of ice. Stay cooled off if you can. Hit, a cooling center, a library. Stay in the shade if possible. Because, Guardians, I know, it's rough out there. So many regions are just having extreme heat. I want to give a big shout out to everyone in India who watches the channel. Yeah, it is a toaster oven out there. Now, I don't like that I thought I got 2 grenades on this. No, he snuck up on me. He came in from behind me. Do over. Do over. All right, is my camera... All right, I think my camera's adjusted. Don't hesitate to let me know if it's not. Did I go live? I don't have my chat on. What am I doing? Chat. Get my chat up. All right. Thank you, Guardians. The heat. It's the heat. I did not have my chat loaded, but now it's up. If somebody said hello and I missed it, hello, hello. All right. Do over. I'm going back in. I want to get this on 2030. And I do have till 1 o'clock today. It's 12:03 Eastern Standard Time for me. Vol, hello. Yum Oaf, hello. YUMOPH, Yum. OPH, Ope. Yum Ope, hello, buddy. How are you? Thank you for hanging out with me. Mango. Oh, Mango. How does something like that happen? I don't even know how that happens. Red, hello, hello. But Mango, it is good to see you. You Mof. You Mof. Okay, I get it now. You Mof. Not Yum, but you. Chat, Mango is in the house as you Mof. And we were talking about food. Mango has a really fantastic sister who's a good cook. Now, does this not give me double grenades? Improved fusion grenade. Explode on impact. Stun unstoppables. Final blows with a fusion grenade. Grant grenade energy. But, I don't see that it... For some reason, I thought I was getting 2. Maybe it's how I had it set up. You know, there used to be a place you could like go to up here. Now, I know that they're going to try to burn me up. I've never done this before on this section. Whoa, I see the little sniper over there. I'm going to goof around and I'm going to end up dead. All right, I got them both. I'm just going to get some of these guys out of the way because they're trying to burn me up. I'm going to get her. You're going down, ma'am. Let's get her shield. She's after me. She wants me gone. Absolutely stunning. I guess I've stunned a lot of champions. I feel like I've stunned a lot of champions. Now, we're continuing to get her. I hope she don't move, you know, and rebuild. That got her. Now, luckily, these overloads, they don't rebuild their health. But the barriers, they certainly do. So I can worm these old guys down. I just have to watch. I want to get them because they gave me a hard time. You know, I was tooling around in here yesterday with friends, and we came in and just blasted them all. But, you know, when you're here alone, you've got to be cautious, because I do want to try to get this deathless. Albert, hello, hello. You acted a little bit silly. That's what gaming's for. That's what gaming is for. Let's see if we can't get him. Want to get that little guy. I got to watch out for anything that might come up here and try to destroy me. I can't be destroyed. I must survive. Alright, I feel better now that they're gone. I feel better. Holden, hello. Holden, they were out to get me. All that they want is to take me down. But I was lucky. Knock, you better knock. Knock on wood. Cue the music. Now, where's all the rest of them? Because we know there's about 1,010,000 of them in here. The little scions are probably the biggest nuisance. They are the biggest nuisance. All right, hello. That's Havoc Otter. That's Havoc Otter calling me. It's something important. We are going to be doing the worldwide debut of a new video and my theme song. It was written. It's bespoke. It was written just for me by Havoc Otter. I did some voice work. I know you guys are thinking, Ransom, you did voice work? Yes, I did. And Havoc is probably calling to let me know that he has a revised edition. No doubt there is a revised edition. Alright, now I gotta get this old gal. As you can see, she is a barrier. Normally I come in here with Wish Ender. because Wish Ender, you get that kinetic additional, and Wish Ender's so powerful anyway. But I used Wish Ender for like a year straight, and I've been deciding to do something different. The thumbnail will go up today. It's a placeholder just announcing that it will be Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it will go up. It will go up. And I know, Mango, you might be in bed because that's going to be a much different time for you. Mango is in a different time zone. Mango comes to us from Germany. Another one of these? And I need to send Mango a copy of it. Maybe I'll send it to you, Mango, in Discord. Your bad sleep schedule. Don't move, ma'am. Don't move. Why did I do that? That's not what I wanted to do. I need to pay more attention. Pay better attention to your setup, Ransom. But, yes, you've got a bad sleep schedule. I know. There are definitely days where I wake up at, like, 10 a.m. in the morning. There's days where I wake up at 3 a.m. in the morning. And sometimes I get up and play. I do a little gaming just for the fun of it. Now stick your head back out. I've got my gun ready to go there. He's not sticking his head out now. Wow. The Lance Brothers are so good. And Polaris Lance, this one, these guys, this is Graviton Lance. We used Polaris Lance all season, I did last time. But the Lance Brothers weapons, they're extremely good. Extremely good. Now, if I remember correctly, there's going to be another barrier over here. Where is she? Wow, this is eating these guys up. Now, I say that, and of course, I had to restart about 12 times. But these are good. These are good. Oh, there comes an unstoppable. I'm just going to go ahead and try to burn him up a little bit. Stop shooting at me! Alright, and I saw somebody come out here from behind. I saw a little peon. AKA, Scion is their official name. But I saw a little Scion come over and try to get me. Dave, how are you? Hello, hello. Thank you, Dave. Thank you. Puppy, I hear you, Puppy. He gets so excited when somebody rubs his belly. And I hear Havoc here. I hear Havoc. Old Man Rogue, how are you? Y'all, Mango is in the house, but it's YUMOPH. UMOF. Now, Mango, does that mean something that I don't know about? Does it mean something I don't know about? Yikes. I need to work on the boss. Get the boss down. Oh, I'm almost out of rockets? It can't be. It can't be. And he moved. You know, there's still a good place up here. That I kind of like to get in from right here. Oh man, I changed my... Oh, what did I do here? I changed it out. I was thinking I was going to shoot a bunch of rockers, but, you know, I definitely... Okay. All right. It was a changeover. My wonderful rockets are gone. They are gone. Now, Wish Ender would definitely get the guy right there, but I'm getting a little bit of him on the corner. His friends came out. Let's burn them up. Oh, no, you don't, buddy boy. He's going to sneak around. He thinks he's going to get me from behind. Come on out. Come on out, big guy. We know you're back there. I know you're back there. And I do like to go with my standardized rule. This is the rule of thumb. Get their friends first. Get the friends first, because they can give you a really rough time. A real rough time. Come on out, little guy. Man, I miss my rockets. I thoroughly miss my rockets. Because those headshots would have activated it. Oh, there's a lot of meaning there. There is a lot of meaning in that. That curved around the building at me. Let's just circle to another vantage point. Well, look at that. Sir, why do you keep shooting at me? There's a whole gang of them. Graviton Lance, can you hear me? Oh, look. Sniper. I'm just working on him. I want to get that little sniper. They're deadly. They're deadly. Havoc, how are you, buddy? It is good to see you. Havoc, my video editor needs a final video of that song. We're going to put a placeholder up that just gives the world premiere date and time. Because I am thoroughly excited about my new theme song. Thoroughly excited. Alright, let's get the friends. I don't want them lobbing a grenade over at me. I want to try to get this done. Because, Guardians, really, I need to be working on the new ones. I've got to work on the new ones. I think I've only finished one of the new ones, you know, at the selectable level. And maybe today we'll get that. Alright, now I do see... Oh man, I threw that too far. I threw it too far. I do see a piece of heavy, and I want it. I'm going to risk it. Here's one. There was one right there that gave me some rockets. Now, I know these rockets do not do a ton of damage. I feel like that should attract right to him. I thought I had some tracking on this thing. Alright, a bunch of their friends came out. And I wasn't paying attention. I'm gonna seek safety and get them from afar. Wow, there are legions. This place is crawling with Cabal. And who I need to really get to is that little guy right over there. Alright, he's too far away, and this thing must not have any tracking on it. I got him. There's one of his twins. Twin! Havoc, that is Mango. That is Mango. Mango has been up to some mysterious ways and is in an alternate account. Alternate universe, alternate universe. He's healthy. Now, I could get up there and, you know, use my super, use some grenades, but let's be cautious. You know, I like to use caution. Caution is your friend. Because I will eventually just eat these guys down. We're going to eat them down. Come out, wherever you are. And the thing about this is, you know, there's really no, there's no radar. So that makes a big difference. No radar makes a huge difference. And they can throw their grenades entirely. You saw it. It did this across the battlefield. Why won't my grenades work like that? I want to know. My grenades will not work that far. Although this exotic that I'm wearing does allow me to do a little bit more. I know you missed me. You better knock on wood, baby. Who sang it? When did they sing it? Knock on wood. You better knock. Oh, that's aggressive. And I'm out. That's doing more damage than my rocket launcher. Look at that. Wow. Can you believe how much damage that did? I'm in love. I am in love with that weapon. I can't help myself. You know, I run to pick up those bricks. Did I get anything good? I got the satisfaction of knowing I beat them. I got them. It was on 2030. This is the Conflux Lost Sector. We had a good time. The best part of it was I got to hang out with you guys. Holden, I know people have talked about this several times, but do only you get the kinetic. Here's what I'm trying to say. The kinetic weapon bonus when you match the surge, would it only have worked with the call because the call uses primary ammo, or did I get the bonus, or would it only have worked with buzzard and I did not get the bonus with call? That's what I'm trying to say. Because Guardians, when we look, this says solar threat, and then kinetic weapons do increased damage when your super element matches an active surge. And I've always felt like if it's in the kinetic slot, I should be getting that extra damage if I match one of the surges. That's how I feel about it. It's just how I feel about it. Now, I have goofed with all this stuff. I've goofed with all of it. Do I have one saved with my new exotic chest plate? You're kidding me, right? I did not save that, and I had that perfectly done up. Here it is. Okay, thank goodness. Thank goodness I saved it. The call is a champion weapon. But boy, Holden, you saw it do the damage. But ultimately, so like, I wouldn't get the 25% bonus with Vulpecula because it's stasis. I don't like that. If it says kinetic, it's kinetic. I don't care what kind of ammo it uses. If it's in the kinetic slot, I should get the bonus. I should get it. But I felt like the call was doing rocket launcher style. Now, you heard me earlier say, Guardians, that I was missing this, hazardous propulsion. And I have been missing hazardous propulsion. I grew up in the sticks. It's hard for me to pronounce words. It's hard for me to say words. I was born in the backwoods, raised in a cave. True story. True story. We did not have television signals, radio signals. Every once in a while, if the wind was blowing just right, I definitely got a little bit of something. But it was just not, it wasn't conducive to listening to the outside world. When I grew up, there was no internet, there was no instant communications. You know, the family would join hands and use some tin foil, and we would move it different positions and try to get a signal. I missed out on a lot of like the popular childhood influences from television and radio, and I think that's basically it. They did bring a newspaper into my community on Sundays. You could get a Sunday paper, but that was it, a Sunday paper. And my parents did not take the Sunday paper. No. Mango, I have no knacks. When I went to school, computer technology was just coming in. I remember the high school I attended with 77 folks. There were 77 people that I went to school with. We got a really early computer from the Tandy Corporation, which was Radio Shack. And of course, my teachers didn't know anything about how to use a computer. And we would do, the only program we could run was if A equal B, go to C. That was it. We managed that. And the teacher, my computer lab in high school, She knew nothing, and she just said, you know, mingle amongst yourselves, stay relatively quiet, have a good time. Everybody gets an A. And we got an A. We did. And then I went into college, and it was computer information systems early, like the early stuff. And I did not have an interest in it. But I do, yes, I can operate the mouse and keyboard. And if I would play more on computer keyboard, I do have a very specialized keyboard that's one sided that I actually really love. I do love that one sided keyboard. I need to use it more frequently. But I don't. I don't. And I have Havoc here. He is my technical proficiency. Havoc is here to give me a hand when needed. And you know, I do have to ask him 25 to 30 times to get him to do it, but he occasionally will. He'll come in and help. And then everything else, Mango is set up automatically. You know, my OBS, my Discord is managed by Havoc because ultimately it's not mine. Havoc is the owner of the Discord, and he is clan founder, he says. And so I just kind of get to lay back and relax. And then I do have a video editor. Vol is my video editor. Why am I running over here? I can't get anything from Savala. Now, is there anybody on that's playing? Just we could run, because we got 30 minutes before the daily reset. It resets at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for me. But Mango, yes, I have a couple of really fantastic helpers. And then I enjoy the live streaming portion of it because I get to hang out with folks like you and other people that come in to my live stream. Because if I didn't have folks that I'm becoming friends with and have friends that play the game, I would probably just sit in my game room, you know, and play without talking or doing anything. And it's really hard to make friends that way if you're just playing in an isolation booth. And that's what my game room basically is downstairs, you know, an isolation booth, because you're removed, you know, from other. It's just quiet and isolated. It's quiet and isolated. Because, you know, I always thought, well, you know, if a bunch of the youngins come over, they can go down there and play and I won't have to hear the noise of it all. But I actually like to get into the noise of it all and hear everyone. Now, who can I invite to do this? Let's see if Holden wants to get in here. Oh, Holden's exploring the Pale Heart. Holden, come with me. Come with me, Holden. Yes, let's do the Grandmaster because I have a lot of fun inside the Grandmaster. I've sent an invite out to Holden. Professor Dumbledore, how are you, Professor Dumbledore? I like this. Shield Maiden is here, but my gosh, I put Shield Maiden through a torturous run yesterday. It took forever. I wonder if Shield Maiden is broadcasting. It would be a delight to play with Shield Maiden, but she's probably thinking, oh no, Ransom wants to finish that thing from yesterday. But I kind of did finish it. I finished it with some friends off camera. But Shield Maiden, if you haven't checked out Shield Maiden, a phenomenal gamer, a content creator, live streamer, and Shield Maiden's probably streaming right now. Havoc, do you know if Shield Maiden is streaming? I could probably look. I didn't open up any of my screens, and I have an iPad here where I try to go in and watch. I'm going to open this up and see who's on. Is Shield Maiden on? I don't see Shield Maiden right now. All right, let me get that set up. She's not streaming at the moment. Let's see if Shield Maiden wants to go into a Nightfall. Guardians, there's no one in my clan. It's Fallen Hero and me. What's going on? I know it's kind of early for most gamers. I know it is early. Did I send an invite to Holden? I thought I sent one over. Let me see. Invite to Fire Team. Am I set up? I might be set up on non-social. Let me go to social. No, I'm on public. I'm on public. And Mango is busy with Final Fantasy 14. Mango, now let's see. So Mango, you're not going to show up in my friends list anymore? Is Mango? Because I'm going to need to get Mango. I need you as a friend. We are friends, and I need you in my friends list. Now let me get into my clan, into my Discord chat, because what was I thinking this morning? I'm just doing all kinds of stuff. I was making videos, and I was concerned about my worldwide debut of my theme song, which will be Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Havoc, I'm sure, is fine-tuning it right now. It will go live. I did do vocal work on it. Everybody tune in for that worldwide debut. It is a bespoke song custom made by Havoc just for me. I was in his recording booth a couple of days ago. I did a few lines. I think he pulled some lines also from my live stream. So I'm excited about the whole thing. There's only been a couple of people that have heard it. Havoc, of course, being one. K-Fizz, my video editor, has heard it. And then I've heard, not the final version, but I've heard a version. Holding a Grenade, how are you, buddy?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Welcome, Holden. Let's do a Grandmaster for fun. Now, Holden, I know, has completed this. The weapon is Uzumi or Uzumi. It's a sniper rifle. It's adept. I've used them to integrate, and because they're dropping for me at 1995, and I've been absorbing the bulk of them. Because I had Uzumis from last season, way back when, and it had a 0 enemy. I have not killed anything with an Uzumi. There's nothing DED from me and Uzumi sniper rifle. Holden, do you use the weapon?
Nope.
I don't either, Holden. I don't either. Let me see if I can get Holden's. I'm
It
gonna boost
it
Holden.
is it's a solar sniper. So I am interested in getting some different roles of it for the rest of the episode, having such a focus on solar and sniper stuff. But I have already the Ikelos solar sniper, and I also have the Dreaming City sniper with Envious Assassin and Vorpal, so I can overflow the magazine to quite a bit and then be firing off that. So it's kind of unlikely that I'll use it, but I'm always happy to grind a GM. See if I can get an
And
exotic.
Holden, I like this Grandmaster. I'm a fan
Yeah,
of it.
it's easy. It's a nice
Yeah,
one.
it's like a fun little bit of Grandmaster where you don't have to be sweating over the details of it all, and I find it to be a really fun, enjoyable Grandmaster. And I'm gonna confess, some of the Grandmasters, they're not enjoyable. Like I was thinking, this one was gonna be the other side of the Cosmodrome with Savathun's ghost, and it wasn't. This is the one with Navoda. And
Hmm.
Holden, I want to ask you while you're here with me, captive audience. I have Holden. He's been corralled into this Grandmaster with me. Holden, what are your thoughts about doing this Grandmaster with Winterbite?
Uh, I haven't used it enough to know
Well, hold on. I
what.
haven't either, but I was watching some streamers late night. I was up late
Yeah.
last night and I was watching some live streamers. and they were talking about would Winterbite be fun in this. Let me just look and see now what this is. Quest, how are you, buddy? Hello, hello.
I mean,
Winterbite, Grandmaster Winterbite. Would
it
it
is.
Claves are a
It's
25% bonus?
Glaives are bonus, yeah. The issue with Winterbite is that it only carries 9 ammo
I
total,
know. And we'd have to give up one
and
of the Lance brothers.
it's a slow charging, slow moving thing. So like it would be good for stuff. I just don't know if I mean that sounds like a fun challenge, but not like an efficient thing to do if you're not intentionally trying to make it a little harder for yourself.
It sounds like it possibly could be fun.
Yeah. I mean, by
I
all means, feel
Holden.
free.
Now
I
look, you and I, we're gonna have to try it at some point, but let's go in and not make ourselves miserable with Winterbite. But I
Yeah,
do think that we could have a little bit of fun with it.
we
All
should be
right, I'm gonna
fine.
put recovery on this. I've been masterworking. I guess an additional masterwork on these exotics.
Can we hit up the crafting table?
Absolutely, and that's on
I would
Sabathoon's Throne World, isn't it?
It's yes, it's the little Mars part of Savathun's Throne World.
But I was in Cracker Packets, guys. If y'all haven't watched Cracker Packets, he's a delight. He's very even, steady. I enjoy watching him and the group that he plays with. They're a lot of fun, and they ran Grandmasters over and over last night. I think their goal was to get 25 of them completed, and I did watch two of them complete before I fell asleep, and it was a lot of fun. Holden, have you been streaming recently?
Not a ton. I
Well, I checked your YouTube account and you've not posted anything really on there in a while, unless it was
Yeah, I've
just like
been
yesterday or day before.
no, I've been really lazy with like uploading challenge videos and stuff like that. Um, I was pretty busy with work at the beginning of the year, and then I've been really enjoying playing Destiny. I just haven't really spent any time going and editing videos because I don't have a video editor. I do my own, and then um, yeah. So I have a few things that like I've done that I have videos of that I need to upload, quite a few, but I've just been playing and working and eating pretty much.
Holden, I know you've done the new raid multiple times. We've talked about it in the live stream in the past. But out of
Mhm.
the new content, what are you getting the most joy from?
The raid.
The raid. I
Yeah.
wanted you to say something different.
No, it's straight up like I think like teaching people to do that raid, it's different than Last Wish, which was my previous favorite, and I don't know if I can dethrone Last Wish as my favorite, but I think that they are very closely tied at the top of the raid pile. It's a fantastic experience. It's intense. The timers on the encounters make it so that you have to be like constantly doing stuff, and yeah, I have things that I would improve if if
Given the
you could
chance.
if you could do whatever you wanted to and not have to worry about like the Xbox One and the PS4 staying um keeping up.
Right.
But yeah, no, in general I really love it. I can't wait to see what dungeon they have planned for us. The exotic mission that they've said is going to be their biggest exotic mission in Act 3 of this episode. I'm super hyped for that. Um, the battlegrounds that they showed off in the live stream the other day that are one continuous story. that like is journeying to the center of Nessus, and they've made like basically the second and third battleground are entirely new, and the first one is half reused and half new. Like that is just really cool. So
Holden, speaking on reused, I don't mind repurposed,
no,
areas in the
there's
map, but I do like them to be freshened up. That's why I was
yeah.
really thrilled yesterday with the lake bed being drained on Nessus. I waited to do my story mission or whatever the mission is with Saint 14 and Osiris and Ikora, because that came out what like 2 weeks ago, and I've just delayed doing it. But I was thrilled with how Nessus looked. I liked the green of it all. I liked the repurposed lake bed. So I actually like the events on Nessus where they look tropical, jungle, lush, like a rainforest. I'm a
Yeah.
fan of that.
Yeah.
So repurposing, and oftentimes on an initial run, if I enter from an area where I've never entered before, it might take me a moment to realize, like, hey, wait a minute, I've been here before, and they just changed it up. One of the Keitel missions where we were running around, I guess the Red Keep, you run in backwards. It's a battleground or something now, and I loved how
Hmm.
that turned out.
Yeah.
Normally
No.
we approach the Red Keep from the outer, side, but on that mission you start at the tower's steps and you work your way back to where you would normally spawn in to begin. I thought that was well done. I really did. And they changed the color palette from the reds to I think the grays and the whites. It was well done. Nessus has been well done. What is your favorite location, Holden, that you have found in your new playthroughs on these portions that are this season?
Uh, my favorite location in the final shape.
Yeah, just anything new. I mean, whatever new or that's been refurbished, refitted. Like, where do you like to go hang out for just normal?
I mean,
Is it in the Pale Heart somewhere?
yeah, I mean the Pale Heart's beautiful for the first half and pretty dark
Dank,
and
dark, and
atmospheric in the second half, which is
yeah.
cool. Like the raid environment is really cool. I do love yeah, I have trouble picking favorites in anything in life. I just love everything. Like I love everything about Destiny. There are things that I would change or that I would improve, but I just love a variety. I like going from different place to different place, and I love the terraforming of Nessus to look like more like Venus. Um,
Yeah, like
has
where the
has some
library was at. What was that library called?
the Ishtar Academy.
The Ishtar Academy. Loved it.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Yeah, and so I mean, there are lore reasons why I have a feeling that I know what's going on in this episode, and I don't know if you want to talk about them or if you want to just wait and be
Well, I mean,
surprised.
let's load in and we'll continue to chat. I mean,
Okay.
you're an expert, and I'm just
I,
honored to have
I
you here hanging out.
I'm good at regurgitating like little bits of things that I've heard from people.
Well,
But yeah,
yeah,
no, I'm
that's
ready.
how we used to have to communicate was just, repeat, repeat. Now we have
Yeah.
social medias and news outlets and platforms that provide information, but way back when it was word of mouth. Tell a
True.
friend, telegraph. Basically, that's, the two things we had. All right,
Yep,
is
that's
everybody
true.
ready? Holden, are you ready to go in?
I'm just trying to decide if I want to go with an edge transit or a corrective measure. Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. All right. And I have Edge Transit, and I probably should think about using that. Will I end up blowing myself to smithereens?
I I think that there's quite a
Absolutely.
few like small corridors in this one, and we're in like a room with a.
The opening room, it's tight, it's confined.
It
There's not
is,
really room for three people. And if you step
and
forward, Switchblade Susie's going to get you because she's
yeah,
immune because of the barrier servitors. We know the drill, Guardians, but
yeah,
hang with Holden, Quest, and myself. Grab a beverage, stay cool. I want you guys to relax, have a good time. Let us do the suffering for you. And maybe as we chat and move through this journey, this adventure, Holden is probably going to give us information that we might not have known about. Today is like this week in Destiny. Isn't that today? Am I on the wrong day? It is Thursday, isn't it?
It is Thursday.
Yeah.
So maybe something good will come out later too that we'll be talking about tomorrow.
Yeah, we're gonna have more information on Act 2 in the TWAB TWID, and um, we'll see.
Now, Holden, have they taken away the public flag in this section?
I don't know.
I know we
feel
can
like
still get the public
Probably.
flag in the midsection, and there are a lot of people out here right now. So this is a public space.
yeah,
you
if there's
can get
public,
lucky.
well, so I think we're only seeing other public people who are also doing the GM. I feel like it's actually not the public space, that it's a separate space, but it might still be able to spawn the flag because that has been a thing in the past. But I don't think it's
have,
an. I don't
have
think it's a
run
true
down
public
there
space.
and rallied the flag for that event.
Yeah, I don't
And
think it's a true
yesterday
public
I
space.
got it twice. Here in the middle.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, if you can get it in the middle, then you can get it at the start.
We got so lucky that this thing came out right here.
Spawn this
Indeed.
time. Finally got a good spawn.
Because usually they're grouped up, aren't they, Quest? Quest, are you staying
Yeah.
cool? I know Texas is having a rotten time with power right now, and I hope that you have power in a plenty enough to
sir.
keep your air conditioning going and you're not on battery backup.
Yes, sir.
I don't think I switched my chest resist mods to the.
You want to
Oh, yeah,
start
yeah,
over?
yeah.
Because we're right here at the beginning.
No, it's fine. I'll just play safe.
All right.
They target.
Let me just see here.
This
So yeah,
might-
arc threat.
This might
Arc
be a
threat, of course.
do-over, Guardians. I never
if
get
you want to start
concerned.
over, I mean, I would love to not get killed by arc so quickly.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know why they hit so hard. Like I have chest. Yeah, I have the same thing. Arc resistance.
You calm down, Quest. You calm down. Guardians, what makes it so tough is the fact that we're so just on top of each other right there. You got to be friends to go into this because we're all over each other. Havoc says, Ransom, we have to record one more thing, and it's set, I swear. When I break for lunch, Havoc, I'll come to your studio, and we'll go into the booth, and I'll record something.
All right, I'm ready.
Thank you, Havoc. Thank you. Quest, are you ready? Quest, can you hear me?
Ready.
All
Sorry.
right. All right. Guardians, don't get down on yourself about a restart, a redo. I mean, I am somebody that constantly, might just see one little thing that I forgot. We talked about the shield and thruster yesterday. I talked about it to Quest, and Holden and I spoke about it. But it's okay to make a few fine-tuning things. It's what makes gaming fun, is to learn what you like the best and what works for you. And I will say this, Guardians, and we've talked about this for years. You hear about the meta, the god roll, but sometimes that stuff may offer the maximum amount of damage in any given situation, but it might not be what you want to play with. So if you don't enjoy it, you may not be optimizing it for, peak usage. There might be something else that you're going to do way better with. For example, if you don't get a lot of crit shots, the exotic chest piece that I'm wearing, Hazardous Propulsion, it's not really going to do a thing for you. And I'm not really a Guardian who likes to just focus on crit shots all the time, but it is, peak damage.
Lots of
But
movement.
I am really,
Ready for
because I
anything.
got this exotic chest piece and I have Exodus rockets, I've been focused on getting more crit shots and I'm having a good time. But if you want to be able to litter the battleground with bullets, which I am a fan of, I litter it. Litter it. I definitely, this wouldn't be my first choice. So keep that in mind. That's all I'm saying. Just keep it in mind when you're playing this stuff. Because having played with Holden for a couple of years now, Holden and I have slightly different approaches. And that makes it good because we're able to really work the enemy in a different manner. It's the spice of life. Diversity is the spice of life. Now, sometimes I do believe that my rockets, I feel like that I
Are
get
you
more crit
serious?
shots. Sir, you should
I'm
not be
mad.
able to be shielded all the way down these stairs. That's not right.
That should have been a finishable champion. I'm so mad.
Why are they able to be shooting the walls like this? That's not.
Oh, I fell under the stairs. I'm coming back. Now, the thing that makes these so rotten, I'll get you just in a minute, Holden. The thing that makes these so rotten is the fact that that shield, and barriers heal up. They do heal up, and I don't like it. Look at him. He's trying to get behind us. Leave Quest alone. But so we got to get this old gal. We got to get this old gal, and then we'll get Holden. Woo! She hit me. And now she's way back in there somewhere. Switchblade Susie, she's mad, she's angry. Get her a Snickers bar. I see you, ma'am. I see right through you. All right, she's almost gone. Bye. Get out of here. Get out of here. She's got a twin. No, I think probably what gets me just going, Guardians. I'm gonna tell you what gets me going. Seeing the immune pop up all the time. That gets me going. And I feel like my ice shield should just really break that. It should break her ability to make them all immune. I'm just gonna get rid of her. She's drug on for too long. And there comes another one. Now, in advance, I did know that there's, hundreds of these barriers in here. Oh, I see an orb. Hello, orb. Can you help me?
Talon raiding party ahead.
Now that door will close on you, so you got to be careful right there. And then you'll get adjoining allies. No! What burned me up? She got me? Guardian down. Guardian down. She turned at the last moment. She saw me. I was going to try to sneak in from behind. Sneak attack. Sneak attack. Thank you, Holden. Thank you. Come on, Lance brother. Come on. The Lance brothers, they do good. They do good. I wish she'd come out so I could get my crit shots. There you go, ma'am. Just stand right there. I promise this will all be over very soon. One false move. Well, I did it deliberately. It wasn't a false move. Guardian down. I shouldn't have stepped out there to use my Exodus rockets, but it was just too tempted. Too tempted. Now we've got a barrier knight on the left, on the right, and there'll be a bunch of them dropping out of the sky soon enough. I'm still standing. I'm focused on that one over on the right. They heal so quickly. Look at that. I want healing like that.
Tether on the right side one.
I'm popping him. I'm popping him.
Jeff with Thralls. Oh, okay.
Oh man, and I reloaded, and then that knight jumped in my view, and now he's all
Let's
all
get the
better.
Shrieker. All right.
All right, another Shrieker, another one. Watch that shield go up.
Are we focusing the right or the left?
I'm working on the left now. I'm working on the left. Nice, he's gone. You're gone.
Okay, right side one.
Two more barriers. Two more of them, Guardians. No, you don't, Mr. Knight. Oh, what a night. Oh, I love those rockets. I mean, if nothing else, they're so pretty. I wish they were different colors.
In a facility up ahead.
I would be
So
a
Ransom,
fan of different colors.
It feels like a trap.
You got the microcosm last night? You finished that?
Yes, yes.
Cool. That
I need to
weapon
get-
with. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just going to say I need to get the microcosm because me and Ransom and Shield Maiden were trying to get it last night.
I went in off camera quests and finished that
Oh,
thing.
okay.
But
Yeah,
that mission, I'm gonna say this, Guardians. I'm gonna say it. It's just too long. That's too long. You know, you get all those chests, you get those stopping points, and you're like, man, oh man, this is forever. That mission was entirely too long. But it is a challenge, if nothing else. You know, just know that you're going to have to spend a little bit of time working through some challenging situations. And was it more difficult on that version, Holden?
Yeah.
Like it was more difficult than Legendary, wasn't it? It seemed like it was. All right, I'm running. We're running into the hole. Anytime you run into a hole inside of Destiny, be prepared. Because there's nothing good down here. There might be a weapon at the end of it that you're after, but getting to the final destination, how many movies were there? You're going to have some trouble. Final destination. And this is the former home of one of my all-time favorite bosses inside of Destiny 1. Who was it? It wasn't Navoda. That's one thing I can say. Guardians. This was the home of Omnigul.
Energy signature. That's her.
And I love Omnigul. God of Frogs. Hello. Well, this is a big hole down here that we're running into. Oh, she's angry. She's angry, and there's, you know, a hive that's barrier. Watch them switch zones. We have what? Like 2 unstoppables, 3 unstoppables, and everything else in here is barrier. Nice teamwork, Guardians. Nice teamwork. And it doesn't matter how much damage you do to her here. She's still going to be full health when we get to the end room. The final battlefield. Now, there is going to be an unstoppable coming down the hill. Let me get those sisters gone, because they're up to no good. I stood still too long. That's on me. It's my fault. I stood still too long.
Did anybody get the answer to the question?
No.
I got a follow-up question.
Holden, give it to us. The answer to my question, of course, was Omnigul. Big
Yep.
says, I don't know who at Bungie read that. It was like, no, but all these other names that are way worse that aren't banned. I missed something, Big. And Big, how are you? It's good to see you. I don't really want to use my good heavy ammo on her because I probably
That's
will
good,
not
yeah.
get it again. So I'm just going to punch her in the face. Wow. Thank you, Exodus Rockets. Thank you. Here comes the old guy down the way. He's unstopped. And remember, there's a knight up at the top who's barrier who is going to try to make life miserable. Oh, Omnigul.
Yeah. Oh, that's finishable. Okay.
But if you run up there, Holden, you know that guy's targeting you up at the top.
Yeah, I'm focused on him now.
For that
Take
barrier
him
to,
down, Holden.
yeah,
Show
for
him
that
what the
barrier,
light can do.
supposedly back here in the top corner, his booming shots will hit the ceiling, but nope.
Look at him. Watch him. So accurate with your shots, sir. Why did they put you here in the Cosmodrome? They probably could have used you somewhere else.
He's almost
You're not
dead.
Lucent. That's what I've got to say to you, Mr. Hive Knight. You're not Lucent. We all know only the best Hive get a ghost. Somewhere, Ala Kul the Darkblade is roaming free with a ghost of his own. Where is he? But Holden, what were you gonna say? What were you gonna say?
Oh, I was just gonna ask if anyone remembered the weapon that we would farm from the D1 version of this strike.
No, Holden, what was it?
Forgot what it was. I forgot. I know what you're talking about.
I remember
Everybody wanted
having
it.
to have it though. That's for sure.
Do you
Yeah,
remember
everybody.
what type? Do you remember what type of weapon it was?
I don't. I just do not remember.
We're using it for anti-barriers right now.
You are kidding me. This is the weapon we got?
Well, no, we're using the pulse rifles. So it was a pulse rifle. It was a rapid-fire pulse rifle in D1, and it was called the Grasp of Malak.
Oh,
Oh, man.
Mr.
That brings
Glass,
back
you were
memories.
on it.
That brings back memories.
And so, Ransom, when you said that it doesn't matter how much damage you do to her at the bottom of the hill, back in the day, if you were efficient enough, you could just kill her at the bottom, and she had a chance to drop the weapon, and then you would wipe and restart, and you could farm the Grasp of Malak as drops from before the boss room. And I probably killed her 1,000 times.
Yeah. Well, I remember her being so hateful. But Big, your name was banned? That don't make any sense. Like, I've never thought your name was offensive. That just doesn't make any sense.
Hello.
But Mango got banned. I just, it's, you know, that you're Big. You're like the second person today that I've spoken to that got banned. Where's she at? Where's the crew at? Why aren't they coming out to get us? Get out here on the
Yeah.
goo. All right, there is going to be some popcorns coming from the left-hand side. Yeah, Big. I cannot believe that. A Bungie employee bandit. Did you beat them inside of Crucible? That's usually what I'm thinking. They were out to get you. Did you teabag that person in Crucible? I don't know though. I don't know. That your name didn't seem to be offensive. Now I have definitely seen offensive names that somehow, you know, haven't been banned. You know, she's just half the woman that Omnigul was. Navoda, you're half the woman. I don't know. That might Navoda could be a man. I don't know. That name could go, you know, definitely either way. And I don't think there's any rhyme or reason to hive names. Look at those little guys coming out. Reloading, reloading. Well, it was Big Nut inside the game, and it's a Big Nut here.
Because Big Nut is probably just too spicy for him.
I always thought it referred to a Brazil nut.
I mean, yeah, but you would think so, but
I
Bungie was talking
recently
about.
realized that my mixed nut container did not have Brazil nuts in it anymore. Like, when did they delete the Brazil nut? I was really kind of surprised by that.
They're delicious.
I'm a
Yeah,
fan
they are
of Brazil
very,
nuts.
very delicious and nutritious for you.
Mm-hmm.
But I bought the Planters Deluxe Nut Mix from like Costco and Sam's Club, and I'm like, why? What happened to my Brazil nuts? And
It could be
then
a
over at the
shortage.
side there was a
What?
bag of Brazil nuts.
Why is he up here? He's not supposed to be up here. What it is scripting.
So I don't know how long it's been going on, and maybe I just didn't notice it. But Brazil nuts, it's a thing. It's a thing.
Ah! She's gonna get me. No, okay, good. Alright, I'm putting a tether on her. Let's go ham.
He's it's down here underneath these stairs. So if y'all want that, the hide spot.
Oh, I want that. I want that. Axe.
Ask her a question.
Axe her in the head. That's what I'm saying. Give her what she deserves, Guardians. No mercy. No mercy. Why is somebody tethered on the outside?
Guardian
Oh,
down.
come on. Careful.
No, it's going to be hard
Oh
for
my
me to
gosh.
survive.
How did a thrall kill me? Really?
Pop super if you got it.
Oh, I almost got that. I almost got it. Oh, man. Quest with 84, Ransom with 91, Holden with 56. Quest had 126, I had 104, Holden had 76. We're going back in, Guardians. We're going back in.
I'm gonna change my weapons.
All right. Do over. But now look, the good thing about that, here's the lemonade out of that lemon finish that we had. We get to hang out with you guys for longer. Big Nut says, but if your name gets changed to Temp1727, it's a player got your name banned. But if it gets changed to Guardian, that means a Bungie employee went and banned it. That's why I see those Guardian names. And I keep thinking, why would somebody call themselves Guardian when everybody's a Guardian? My Sony name is still a Big Nut, and Sony owns Bungie. Yeah, it don't make any sense. No sense was made. That's crazy town. Big, I hate that for you because I know you've had that for a long time. How long had you had that name? Quest, I like your look. From neck down, I think you're looking fantastic. That crazy helmet, I don't think I have this on my Hunter. Mask of no, I do. It's an ornament. That is bizarre looking.
What are the surges?
The surges
Solar and
are.
Void?
Let me look
Or is
again.
it-
Solar and I think Void.
Let me
Yeah.
look. Let me look.
Yeah, I mean
It is Solar and Void.
Solar
Okay.
Void. Okay.
Glaze.
So maybe I should bring my.
Arc is the threat. Arc is the threat.
Maybe I should bring my. Let me I don't have a really good commemoration. I only have Dragonfly Repulsor, but that should do it.
I'm just trying. I want to use a linear.
Linears?
I'm gonna use a linear. So
Okay. Taipan? Crafted Taipan? That's the only void one.
Man, oh man, I don't know about this. Am I going to change this? This is long range. I really feel like I need to stick with area of
Never mind.
effect, which
I have a
Navoda
Crafted Doom.
is AOE. AOE. She's not a politician in Washington. Big Nut, you had it for 5 years.
I don't have an upgrade module on me.
Big, are you still working
upgrade this
at the
goddamn kitten.
complex where you've worked in the past? I didn't know if you were going to spend your summer there or not. And where have you made any plans about where your move is going to be to? Where are you going to move to? Holden, Quest, just let me know when you guys are ready.
Yeah.
God, I don't know. You know, I haven't watched anybody. It was just chit chat talking about Winter's Bite, but it, you know, I feel like it would just be fun, you know, an attempt, something out of the ordinary. And I always kind of liked Winter's Bite. I haven't used it in a Grandmaster. You know, I basically just tooled around with one, you know, learning the ins and outs of it. And that was over a year ago, back when it came out. And now I'm wondering, would I like it? Let's take a look at holding a grenade. We just looked at Quest. He's got the mask of Bacchus on. But Holden, you're bringing couture. This can walk the runway. I love this look, and I love these pieces of armor. Recently, in a Paris couture show, we saw a Galaxy gown walk the runway, and it was spectacular. And it was Lowy or Wowie or Wowie or something like that's the designer. A brilliant designer that works for folks like Beyonce and Lady Gaga, and the high end. You know, you better have a few million on you when you walk into that place, because it's extraordinary. And I think that Bungie, now we need to talk to them. I don't know this. This is just me thinking out loud. I think when we look at that set, I see influences from those runway pieces from that designer. So many designers out there that use creativity and art to bring us fashion that's on a different level. And I talk about that only because whoever the designers are that do the fashion inside of Destiny, you're exceptional, and you need to be called out, and a light needs to be shined on you, because we have some of the best fashions inside the gaming world. I want an interview. I want to see who you are. We'll do a War Table chat, Fashions of Destiny. You come on into my channel. I swear we'll keep it clean. I want to hear from you. Quest, Holden, are you guys ready?
Yes, I am.
All right. Now remember, Guardians, no judgment. Don't send a nasty gram after this about how we didn't make it and we were in the boss room. We have all completed this, and we're just hanging out together today as friends, because this journey inside of Destiny is about making friends and sharing the good times, the bad times, the in-between times. Some champions are born, some champions are made. Which are you? Leave a comment. So this is a good time, and I actually really like these Grandmasters this season. I want to say this, and of course Quest and Holden are here, and I know that Holden is an expert. Holden, are these Grandmasters this season, am I just feeling like they're less, you know, less strenuous, less involved, or has something changed?
We've just had a lot of power creep with
Disgraced?
with the fact that we got Prismatic, which is very strong. Even though I'm not running it, I just prefer to cheese with invisibility still. I don't know. I mean, I think...
Well, okay, now, well, hang on. Hold that thought.
Ready for anything.
How have you been feeling how have you done playing these Grandmasters?
I've been doing fine.
Just a general observation, how's it been for you?
It's the same as it always was, where there's always that risk of failing if one person goes down. And if I'm playing risky, like, or if I choose the wrong weapons, it's more on me, I think, than the GM. If I fail, I think.
Oh, I stood there too long. I was trying to do my rockets, and look what happened. I paid for it. But now always weapon choice has been a factor. I think
Yeah.
maybe is prismatic being a big factor in how we operate inside of these grandmasters.
I mean, I guess like the thing is that like when the Glassway GM first came out, it took me and two like solid friends, like 6 attempts to get it done.
Now you
So,
mean at the very beginning of the
the
Glassway
first
being a grandmaster?
the first time the GM, yeah, the first time the Glassway was ever a GM. And so I guess the thing is that with every season we get more and more experience. So anytime that they throw a new strike in the rotation, like that new strike liminality or whatever, that when it first comes out as a GM is going to be a struggle for a lot of people, myself included.
Me too.
Probably.
I'm with you, Holden.
But, 6 seasons from now, when we've done it like 30, 40 times each, it won't be such a struggle. So that's the whole thing about Destiny is like, people want new activities, and new activities are fun. They bring you that experience of like struggle and having to watch out. You got marauders behind y'all. They bring you that experience of struggling and getting done something that you haven't done before. But you do end up like with a mastery of most activities and encounters and stuff like that, where you can just go in and enjoy like the fact that you can completely dominate it. And most of like this GM is one of those things. So you're not relying on anything other than yourself to get through it. Or your weapon choices, your play style, things like that. So I don't know. They feel fine. They feel like grandmasters. Although if you're playing on some like of the classes with really crazy damage resistances, they don't feel like grandmasters. But if you're not playing the build to its exact like requirements, then you are going to quickly learn that they are GMs,
And Holden, I do find that I often change, what are supposed to be the build. I find that I change, a lot of that stuff based on the situation.
Yeah. And like you said before, you have to play to your style. So there's things that are good on paper and there's things that are good in practice. And you might be able to use like a perk like Desperate Measures with a 30% damage buff constantly with the right prismatic build where you're constantly getting grenade kills. But I just crafted my call with Vorpal weapons so that I have the guaranteed 15% all the time without doing any work, because I know that my hunter build is not conducive to grenade kills.
Right.
So I'm just gonna throw a little tether action out there. Should have done that already.
Oh, I wished I had the courage to run out there and grab a battle axe.
I'll do it.
But those knights, they're so rotten. They are so rotten. All right, I guess we'll get the guy on the left when we take care of a few of these little riffraff that have walked up the ramp.
Yeah.
Also, we can stack. I switched to tether, so we can stack tethers now. So
I've got full targeting data on my
okay, cool.
things on my
Revision? Okay.
revision, so I can snipe
Alright.
these anti-barriers out as soon as we break their
Gotcha.
shield.
Gotcha.
Let's get them to like put their shield up. on the left.
But
There we
Big,
go.
you know, come and hang out with me. I've missed you, Big. I want to say, Guardians, Big has supported my channel for
There's
many
one.
years. And Big, come and play and hang out with me some. You are missed. You are missed.
All right, I got 2 more Hunter Trace bullets for this guy. 1, 2. He's pretty weak. Get his shield while he's nice, nice.
Oh, that same night.
Got him. Oh, he still killed
Oh my!
me.
You're supposed to attack my clone.
And yeah, I got the finisher. I got the finisher right as he was slicing.
As he smacked me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Big, let's do something. You and I must push them back. I do, Big.
Oh my
You heard
gosh.
me talking maybe with Holden and Quest about Winter Bite. Could it be a good timing here? I want to give it a
love
try.
Winter Bite. I love Winter Bite.
But Holden made a really fantastic observation about Winter's Bite. Limited ammo. Well, ammo viability based on, you know, drops and how many it holds. Will that destroy the weapon in this? But glaives are a 25%. That is really
Yeah.
hard to like pass that by.
I mean, the thing is that overcharge and the glaive focus is the same thing. You can't stack them together. So every weapon that we're using that's solar or void is getting the same 25% buff that glaives would get. So it's really not that great, you know?
So what are you saying?
What I'm saying is that the focus of the weapon is the exact same as the focus of the element, and they
Right.
don't stack together.
Right, I'm just giving you a hard time.
I'm saying that, like, I think that Winter Bite would be good if you knew every spawn and you were spawn trapping enemies coming out of the doors with the freeze, and
And
then
is that
able to,
still
like, shatter
possible
them.
to do that?
Yeah, I mean, if you know the spawns and everything and you're aggressive, like, anything's possible. It's just, you know, I feel like it's the sort of thing that, like, Vendetta would do and not holding a grenade.
And I do love to watch Vendetta. I confess
Yeah.
it.
He's
You
sick
know,
with-
I've not
he's sick
seen
with the
Vendetta
glaives.
in a little while, but I enjoy his live streams immensely. Guardians, if you've not seen Vendetta in action, he raises the bar, doesn't he, Holden?
Yeah.
I watched
Vendetta-
him do, you know, the 12-man solo on a hunter, and my mouth was agape and my eyes were bulging because I simply could not believe what I was seeing. It was astounding.
Esoteric run for his money.
Yeah, there's a lot of really solid solo players that that just do amazing things in this game. Like, a really unknown one is this guy named Armon GT. He solos GMs like insanely. Like, he did the Lightblade, the first season that Lightblade was a GM. He soloed it on a Titan without
Like a strike.
without any invisibility, like, and
Really?
and he uses a glaive in his solo GMs and stuff too, like Vendetta. Like,
Holden,
Armon
pause
GT
right
is
there so that our audience
amazing.
knows, the people that are viewing. Lightblade would kick you into the bushes, not this week, but you'd be kicked so hard you'd wake up next
Yeah.
week in the bushes. Lightblade, when it came out, Holden, it was a super challenge, was it not?
It was incredibly challenging, but the thing is that this guy who's on YouTube, Armon GT, he has this understanding of movement in the game that I didn't even know was possible. Like, when he's on his Titan and he's like floating around, he will activate and deactivate the boost on his Titan rocket boots based on which direction the Hive Knights
That's
are
her.
shooting or
That's
whatever.
Nakota.
Like he just knows how to avoid damage in a way that is incredible. He's got a 10-minute video on movement in Destiny that is so advanced and is just really next level stuff.
Well, I will have to check him out. I will have to check him out. Because for you to give him such high praise, I know he has to be phenomenal.
I think that he's up there with Esoteric, Vendetta, all those guys. He's one of the best in the game.
One that people might not know, but it's Resida. I think that's how you say it, Resida. He's a really good Destiny player. Like some
Okay.
of the stuff he can do is nuts.
Cool.
I wanted to really get some folks like that behind the war table to chat with them. Because Guardians, we have so many content creators, live streamers, and players.
I'm gonna put it
There are
tomorrow.
unsung heroes that walk among us, and you may not know, who they are even. And they need a spotlight shined on them, and I love to talk to people like that. You just heard Holden mention, their ability and how they utilized it. We all need to know, because maybe we could be better, do better, take more down. Because we've all been FEDUP done with a lot of these enemies where it is a huge challenge. So there's that. I like to talk to people like that. If you know someone, tell them to come by and we'll do a war table chat. I mean, I still am trying to get Holden to do a war table chat.
Did
But
you
Holden
see what I wrote?
is, he works in the real world, and then he's a hardcore gamer. So it's been hard.
Did you
for
see
us
what I
to
wrote
find
in the chat
time.
though about that?
I didn't.
I said I want to do our war table chat sitting in front of Dead Riven after we trio her.
Poor Riven, she's misunderstood.
Nah, she's good.
We've been beating on Riven for a long time, and she was trapped in a velvet cage. Now here's this old guy. This is probably, out of everything that we can encounter in this Grandmaster Nightfall, right up there, he's rotten.
Yeah, watch this. Bye-bye.
Wow, Holden, you
That's
fed
concentrate for
him
you.
lunch and he didn't like it. Holden, Guardians,
I
Holden.
love this pulse
He
rifle.
had the
Zero, it was my
ingredients
baby.
and he baked the cake.
Revision 0. That was a primary. I love it.
Yeah.
Tell us what you did there, Holden. We all want to know.
So you take the time to build up your targeting data on Revision 0, and then you switch it into sniper mode, and you get 4 shots. I missed one of them, so it wasn't as effective as I could have been. But yeah, it's such a good weapon. It's similar. It's similar to the Quicksilver Storm, which turns into a grenade launcher. It takes a little longer if you're using the 2-burst mode than the 4-burst mode, but it's still like worth using the 2-burst mode because it hits so hard. And it got massively buffed against champions, so even in GMs, it like takes them out very efficiently. The 2-burst mode that I'm using, I think, got like a 75% buff against champions, and then overall the gun got an additional 200% buff against champions, like in either mode.
On it, right? So that's an
So-
extra.
It's just nutty.
Yeah. When I'm not using Outbreak, I'm using Revision. It's just so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Oh, she's a
And-
dancer.
This exotic weapon, I believe, I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that the Redditor Mercules, who was he was a big part of the community doing like weapon breakdown spreadsheets and stuff like that for years, and then he got hired at Bungie, and this was the first exotic that he worked on. So it was like
That
a
makes
member of the
sense. Yeah,
community.
that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Big, where is the job offer? Where is the job offer going to be? Where are you going? Where are you going?
No,
As long as
we're just
you've got
waiting for the
internet,
Holden
if we get to play
works
together.
at Bungie arc.
That would be so cool. I've tried.
Keep trying. Maybe you'll get accepted in.
Boom.
Yeah, especially take your shots once she starts doing her little arc burst, that she'll stand still for you.
I would love to work at Bungie doing the job that I do now. I'm an assistant editor, and
okay.
I would love to work in their like trailers and promotional department, doing editing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's what I'd like to do at Bungie. I'm actually going to see a movie that I worked on in theaters tonight.
Which movie? Which movie?
Really?
Long Legs.
Oh my God, Holden!
You worked on Long Legs?
Long Legs?
I did.
Wow.
I think Long Legs is gonna be so good.
Oh, it's gonna be good.
And
Just looking at the trailer, it's nutty from the trailer.
And I hope it doesn't pull you out of the experience, but you might hear my voice in it.
Oh, okay. I can get behind that.
Yeah, it's very exciting.
Stop that. Come on and play. Come on and play. Thank you.
Oh, she's
you
middle.
forgot about her? You forgot about it.
Alright, let me see if I can hit some headshots here. Oh, she's moving.
Moving.
No, we
Calm
can't.
down, Devoda. Calm
I'm
down.
cooked. I'm cooked. Be careful.
Oh my gosh.
She had the right
Don't
angle
shoot
on
her.
me.
Let's just get Holden up before she goes
Yeah.
gung ho and pulls.
Yeah,
out
I'll keep her
the game.
attention. I'll keep her attention, and you can.
All right, I'll go
Okay,
grab
yeah.
Holden.
Okay.
No, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Oh no, no, no! Don't look at me. Ow.
Give me just 2 seconds to send a text message real quick here. I'm in a safe spot.
All right.
Ugh. There's a door there. Yeah, thank you. Behind you, behind you, behind you.
No, she burned me. That nasty thrall got in my way. But you're up. Watch out, Quest. Watch out.
Wait, what? I was below the thing. How did she hit me?
Holden, 2 down. 2 down.
How did she
Oh,
hit me
okay.
below the thing? Oh my gosh.
This was the old cheese spot up in here.
Oh, big.
I know the
Congratulations.
one is down here by this console. If you stand in this little console where my ghost is, then that should be the safe spot.
Run, Quest, run.
Man, those things hit so hard. They need to nerf the wizards and ogres. No, look at me, look at me. Where's she going? Get back here.
She's close to.
Oh, she's close to running away.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I saw that.
Why was that?
It's great.
I got slowed. I got stasis slowed a little bit there for some reason. That was weird.
Yeah, she's doing that stupid smoke thingy.
I know, and if you get trapped in that, you are in trouble. I'm going to see if I can't get...
Thank you. Oh, it put me down underneath. Okay, interesting.
Okay. Yeah, this is the spot right here that's safe.
Well, unless she does the smoke.
Yeah. Well, I don't think she can do it in here, in this little alcove right here. I don't think she can hit you in here.
Hmm.
Yeah, this is the spot that somebody told me about right here.
He's got to be going soon. Or does she go to like middle of second bar?
No, second bar. I think she stays up here middle. Last
We'll
bar.
have
she
to get her
goes
to
down
the
there.
last one, and she'll go downstairs.
Yeah, last bar
I
is
think the
downstairs.
ogres will come out just in a minute. The unstops.
Yeah, yeah. It's gonna be unstopped coming out this doorway right here.
All right, there
Yeah,
she
there.
went.
No, there she goes. There she goes. I knew it was just a little bit more than that.
There's unstop.
Here's an unstop.
Got it.
More ogres. He's up here again. And
Guardian down.
what? Mm.
No, come on.
Oh my goodness!
What hit you?
You can make it. You can make it to
What?
me.
What? What
You can
hit
make
you?
it to me. She did. Watch out.
Oh.
Watch out. Come.
Oh my
God!
I don't remember
I
this being
straight
this
up,
hard.
I straight up did not use my heavy weapon one time until the very end. Let's run that back if you have time.
We're gonna do it. We're going back in, Guardians. We're going
I
I
back
want to
in.
beat her. I want to beat her. 'Cause
I literally just
that's
need to
crazy.
put on a rocket launcher with tracking because I'm gonna just swap to that and blast it. Let's see here. So it's solar, rocket
Boy.
launcher, tracking module.
I could
Yeah,
definitely
there's-
go Elsie's pulse rifle and use something heavy duty. We could make her pay. We could make her pay.
No, it's just I was choosing a stupid spot because I usually stand over by the door right where you come in, and most of the time she doesn't go far enough over to be a threat there. But something was changed. Or not changed, but like the positioning that we had was making her move in a place that was making me under threat. But it's fine. We'll be good.
All right, we're going back in, Guardians. We're
Yeah.
going back in.
I switched to a blinding heavy grenade, so hopefully I
is
don't blow myself
attempt
up at
number
0 blast
3.
radius.
Attempt number 3, third time lucky. First time. There's a song, Third Time Lucky. Some of you may know it. It depends on how much you listen
old
to
you are.
music. And I liked it. I liked that song. So cue the music. We're going back in. Now remember, we're doing these just for fun. We have finished this multiple times. The weapon is Uzumi. So it's not something you want to carry with you all the time. At least I don't want to carry it with myself all the time. But if you're a sniper, maybe you love it. If you love the weapon that drops this week, the Adept Uzumi, leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Big Nut, I am so happy that you're going to be close to home. Will you be able to live at home and save up some money? I'm still not seeing a flag, and it seems like I used to get a flag over there a lot, but we can get it in the middle.
But I can't get it.
So it makes me really think, like Holden mentioned earlier, we can get it here at the
Hold on,
landing
hold on,
zone
come
that
back,
we
come back,
spawn
come
in.
back, come back,
Oh, do you see one?
come back. There's one in the odd spot.
Oh, it's down here. Ooh.
Eliminate her before she regains her footing.
I'm
Yeah,
running.
3
I'm
minutes.
running.
Yay!
3 minutes. 3 minutes on that flag. Plenty of time.
Nice.
All right. Oh, yeah.
I'm glad you
This
didn't nerf
one.
it and take it away. Perfect. Which means we got 2 shadow shots going early, so that's
Yeah, I'll
good.
put a tether out right in that first area.
Right in the first. Okay, cool. And I'll save mine for the second area as we go out into the station. When
Last
I add
Guardian
guns to our arrow.
standing. Oh my gosh. Do you know that I haven't even checked what the lost sector is today? And if it's in the Pale Heart,
It's not.
they are all calling my name.
Yeah, it's not. It's not in the Pale Heart today. It'll be in the Pale Heart again on Monday.
Where's it at today, Holden? Did you see?
I only checked like the calendar to see when it was back to the Pale Heart, because I still need one more, and it's the one that's going to be up on Monday. One sec. Let's just get this first, and then. But yeah, no. Actually, I did check. Today is the Thrillodrome. On.
I hate
Oh,
the
I
Thrillodrome.
love the Thrillodrome. I've
I
already
hate the
completed it though
Thrillodrome.
this season.
I hate the Thrillodrome.
I'm
I'm
gonna
a
tether on
fan
the
of the
left side over
Thrillodrome.
there.
Okay. Okay, cool. Barrier in the center, barrier mid.
If you want to tether the door when that barrier goes down, that would be great.
Switchblade Susie, I see right through you. Your cheap disguise. You've been shopping at a Halloween store after season.
Up, left side.
Here they come. Oh, there's so much heavy ammo. Why am I not spamming rockets?
Fallen raiding party ahead. You don't seem thrilled about Navota's presence.
So the enemy should be blind, so they can't hit us.
Oh my goodness.
I swear I thought that servitor would never go down. Twitchy Kitty Games, Peru. Hello, Peru, and thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you. Oh my god, I forgot that Havoc wanted me to go to the studio and record some vocal. But we've got it this time, Guardians. We're gonna play serious for 5 minutes. And I thoroughly enjoy this Grandmaster.
Left back. Nice.
Peru, I think Peru is new for me. I really think Peru is new for me.
Nice. Good. You got that one.
Nathan Crawford, hello. But shout out to Peru and every Guardian that calls Peru home. Thank you for hanging out with me. I like the fact that we are live in multiple countries around the world, and that even more countries after the live stream have the opportunity to view us gaming. Especially when I get to hang out with folks like Quest and Holding a Grenade. Holding a Grenade hails to us from Canada. And I think he carries the torch for the Canadian Guardians. Who are some of the other Canadian Guardians that we might know, Holden? Do you know?
Well, I guess the first one that comes to mind, ZK Mushroom.
Oh, okay. I know ZK
He's
Mushroom.
Canadian. I don't know. I can't really say, or I'm not sure if there's any other ones.
Well,
that
I
I
mean,
can
you
think
named
of right
you
now.
named a good one for sure.
Yeah, no, he's great. He's really so nice and so good at Crucible.
Gosh, there is a lot of heavy around town.
Bye-bye.
Get out of here. Holden, you got serious. You got serious.
Yeah, I'm grudge matched up.
Guardians, we quit goofing off, and all of a sudden we're playing serious. Oh, Rick Caucus is Canadian. I forgot about
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I forgot about Rick
Yeah,
Hackett.
no, he's from Central Alberta where I grew up.
Oh,
And
nice.
I think he probably is one of the largest gamers, Rick Caucus. The last time I looked, he was at like, 1.2 something million. I know Dado's at 1.2 million. And I think Asda Cross will join that 1 million club very soon.
Yeah,
Bife,
Asda
of
Cross
course,
was
is
awesome.
English, and he's part of that million club.
Mm-hmm.
Guardians, when someone hits 1 million followers, it's extraordinary. Now, I've been following Bife, man, for years, when he just had like one really phenomenal video, the full history of Destiny. And it was like, what, almost 3 hours long, or maybe a little longer.
The first one was 4.
Was
4
it? And it
hours.
had
just running
millions
fast.
of
Oh,
views
never mind.
on it.
Anyway.
I'm not sure, but like I remember when I got my ex-girlfriend into Destiny, I sat her down, we watched the whole thing. In bits, but like
It was good too, wasn't it, Holden?
It's a good entry.
Yeah, it's a good thing to watch. I've watched it probably twice, and I need to probably go back again, because he does have an updated one. I know on X, formerly known as Twitter, he was tweeting a
hours.
lot about getting it out, and I have not gone to watch it on his channel, and I need to. Because I'm a fan of his. He's got a smooth, controlled, beautiful accent.
That's why he's Lord Daddy. Bife,
He's
Lord Daddy.
absolutely a delight to get to listen to. If you've not gone to Bife, BYF, Guardians, go. It's worth every minute of the trip to his channel.
Oh no, that was a good tether. That was a good tether. Oh no, I didn't mean to fall down there.
All right, we did a little bit better on clearing that and getting them out of here. There's so much heavy falling that's like, use it. I'm gonna watch out for her dirty arc. Dirty arc, ma'am. Dirty arc. I have been with teams. You heard Holden mention earlier about Omnigul. And definitely Navoda is one of those that can be taken down right here. But she appears in the next room full strength. So it's not a benefit to you to do that here. And I don't know if it was in a Grandmaster. Maybe we did do it in a Grandmaster. Is that still doable, Holden? Do you know?
You can still kill her. It's just a waste of ammo.
It is, because she's full health in the next room.
Yeah. No, with the right setup, you can definitely kill her here. GM would be the hardest way to do that. So, I mean, it'd be a cool challenge.
Ready to go for this next batch.
Oh, man, I should have got out of there. My shield's broke. My shield's broke, and that means run. Shield break equals run. Remove yourself from the line of
Yeah,
fire.
shooting. That bounce. Got him.
I don't think I ever got around to saying what I was meaning to. Ransom, the microcosm trace rifle, the heavy trace that you got,
Yes.
that will charge your hazardous propulsion rockets like crazy on the witness and on any boss that has like a nice crit to hit.
Really?
Yeah, because it's 120 ammo, and every single critical hit has a chance to load a rocket. So it'll load your rockets in like, I don't know, it's crazy.
So I
So
need
that
to
way you can
really
just
pay
stay
attention
transcendent.
to it and use it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fun weapon. It's the first kinetic heavy.
I hope of many.
Mhm. I'll put a tether on her back there. What? Hey, come on, move back.
Outside. That's why I
Come
stand in
on,
the
it'll
paint.
tether you.
Yep,
It'll
stand
tether.
in-
It'll. Okay, there.
Thank
There.
you.
Now she's
Thank
tethered.
you. She
Reloading.
she loves
target.
dancing.
Do a little dance. I brushed her a little bit with that shield. You know, it popped up a tad of damage, a little tad.
See, dance is a good practice for PvP strafing. Trying to get headshots. Oof.
It seems like she has a big crit area, really. Because these
She
hives,
does have a
they
big
have
crit.
little bitty faces.
But she has a big head, so.
She's got a big crown. Your crown is crooked, ma'am.
There she
All right,
goes.
there she goes.
Is
Yay!
oh come on!
Where?
I missed with 2 out of the 3 axes. Brawls. She's immune. Tether out.
Woo!
Up top again.
Get her! Get her!
Balls. Thank you.
I was trying to keep them off of you, Quest. They just kept coming. They just keep coming.
They just want to have fun.
What happened to all my ammo bricks?
I see them up right here. It's funny because you said there's one standing next to you.
All right, she's gonna run. She's gonna run. She's gonna run. She's gonna hide. Your darkness doesn't work over there, ma'am.
Watch your back, Charles.
Trolls.
One. All right.
There she goes. Thralls are out. Popcorns are on the battlefield.
To our left, Thrall.
That's all right.
Get out of here, old lady. You're not welcome anymore.
Guardian down.
What happened? Something just pulled me into like a vortex. Just pulled me.
I don't know.
That was weird. Like it was like a black hole just pulled me right into something.
Ransom, did you throw a glacier grenade?
But earlier, way down there. But that could have been it.
I think
Could
it's
have been
something wonky just happened.
I'm just
It got
joking.
sucked into.
I was just making a funny.
it. That could have been it.
That would be a top tier troll pushing your friend down into Navoda.
Oh
shoot.
Yeah. Yeah, careful. Behind you, Ransom. Behind you.
Woo! Thank you. Oh man, he got me up here. Knight. I didn't see him jump
thank
up.
you.
Get out of here, you dirty knight. Oh, what a night.
Come on.
Where's he at? Where
I
is
got my
he?
tether
Let me at
again.
him.
Okay, cool. Monty
Oh,
is
of
80%
course.
of the way back. Yeah, I know.
So
know.
my thought process was like, okay, I want to put it close enough to hit the thralls that come at us, but also close
But
enough.
then also hit her. Yeah. Yeah.
I split the difference too well.
Come on, Novoda. Stop playing hide and seek. Come out here. Face us like a man.
That might be a man down
Oh,
there.
oh. I got a brick.
Oh, nice, nice. Come on, face
Oh, and
us.
I have targeting
face us,
data.
Face us. Face us.
She's
Nice.
gone. Get out of here. Get out of
And his
here.
ex stayed here the whole time.
This is a private party.
Power showed the danger and hide light.
Oh, I got a crest of Alpha Lupe.
Oh, I got some good
That's
frosties.
good.
We're happy to send the message, Commander.
Excellent work.
Is this good
Return to the
frosties?
tower.
Oh,
That's so weird.
In
Yeah.
Kuch no longer plays or streams. Oh, I remember that name. That's sad. I guess people sometimes can get burnt out, or they, move into something really strict in the real world. Let's get some of these handed out. Oh, there's only 2 to choose from. How did I do? I was a little bit slow on that one. Quest with 116. I had 97. Holden had 100. Quest with 163. 702. Way to go, Quest. Way to go. All right, let's run to the tower before I break for lunch. I got a break for lunch. I think there's a sandwich on the menu today. I didn't check it, but I'm hoping there's a sandwich. Let's run to the tower and check it out. Now, remember, Guardians, if you've been hanging out with me, my worldwide debut of my theme song for my channel will debut on Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to be going into the studio to finish up just a couple of voice lines. And I'm excited about it. A few people have heard not the final version 3.2 edition, but a prior edition from a couple of days ago. The 3 people that heard it gave positive feedback. I'm excited to get to hear it, and I hope that you stop in, because that world premiere will happen, and then I will go live just immediately after the song plays. This will be the Ransom Rider version. There will be a battle version that will debut a little bit later. But this is like almost a radio edit, and I'm excited to get to share it with you. I want to hear your feedback. Good, bad, indifferent. Just give me your opinion about what you think about my new theme song, and it will be coming out this Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is a bespoke, fully custom-made original from Havoc Otter and his production company. If you don't follow Havoc, be sure to check him out on YouTube or iTunes, iHeartRadio, Spotify. Anywhere you can hear streaming music, Havoc has a lot of his music available to listen to download, to buy. And I appreciate Havoc doing that for, a minimal amount. Thank you, Havoc. Thank you for that. I'm excited to hear the final product, as I have not heard. 70? This is a 70 Crest of Alpha Lupe, and if I masterwork that, this will be what, a 92? This is
Holy
exciting.
crap.
I don't think I've had one drop at a 70 in a very long time.
I mean, if the mobility swapped with the recovery, that would be the most beautiful distribution too. But
Yes, it
it's still a
would.
great chess piece.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is that you generally use Crest of Alpha Lupi, I think, in PvP to like put out a burst of healing. Although it can be used in PvE as well. It's just not as strong as, rockets. But yeah, you should definitely run the dim loadout optimizer on that Crest of Alpha Lupi. I'm sure you could make something pretty spicy.
Holden, I'm thinking it'll be a full meal and dessert by the time DIM is done. But let's take a look at this, because Guardians, now I've put a lot of hours in. Holden checked my numbers yesterday. I know Holden thought he was going to have the most hours, but I came out ahead. I had what, 3 or 4 more hours than you, Holden?
25.
Oh, I've got 25 more hours than you do?
Yeah.
Oh man, look at this. Here's
It's-
one at 92, here's one at 90, and here's one at 90. Okay, so you do get rewards from a lot of play, and I've had some really good Crest
Well,
of Alpha
so
Lupe's
hold on
drop.
though. Do those have stat bonuses already applied to them?
Let's see. They usually do. Yeah, that has a 4. This has a 4.
Oh wait, 92. No, yeah.
This
okay.
is 92. This would have been a 70 when it dropped. But look, there's one here that's actually really good. This has a 24 resilience, which that's where I like to play, the 20 to 28. I do have some 32 resilience armor pieces. But this is a 24 and recovery's 15. So I'm not going to hate this. I'm not going to hate
I
this.
I think what you want to do is you want to go into dim. You want to go to the loadout optimizer and you select Kraus of Alpha Lupi as your exotic. And then you can look at what all of your build possibilities are, your base stat builds, and you can find what the best one is with all of your legendary armor. And then whatever one is the best one, you would save that as a favorite in dim, and then you delete the others.
Yeah. I have a problem deleting Holden. I'm a hoarder.
I know.
Look at my vault.
But
you
if
can
you
see
if
what
you
I have a
pre-make
problem with.
Yeah, but if you pre-make the build the way that you like to play, and you have that loadout, you can even make like what's it called? So what I do recently, I went in on my Titan and I unfavorited all of my Titan gear, and then I went through and I did new builds for the exotics that I use the most, and I favorited all the legendary pieces, and then I was very what's the word? Was it scrupulous? Is that what I'm thinking? Hold on. Looking at the definition here. Meticulous, diligent, conscientious. I was very scrupulous with what additional legendary pieces I tagged as favorites, and I was able to get my entire collection of Titan armor from like about 100 pieces down to 60 some, I think.
Now, Holden, why did you have 100 Titan pieces when you're usually on a Warlock? I mean, you're normally a
Well,
Warlock, though, right?
So the bulk of that is exotics. So like I have 41 exotic armor pieces on my Titan. And that means that I have reduced myself down to only 20 legendary armor pieces total for all of my builds, and I've got loadouts for all of them.
And Guardians,
I've
I just want to say this. Holden, hang on. I want to say this. There was a time when we could hold very few of the big golf ball. What is the big golf ball called?
yeah, we could only hold
Ascendant
10 of
shards.
the Ascendant shards.
And you could store Ascendant shards. Really, basically, it takes 3 to masterwork a piece of exotic armor. And when you delete that, you get 1 back. So it also was used as a storage method for Ascendant shards in case you ran out and you were desperate. But now we can hold 30. I have 30 here. I didn't realize I had maxed out. So you want to be really aware of that when you're deleting these exotic pieces. If they've been masterworked, make sure you're not maxed out on the number that you can hold, because you do get 1 back. And they used that for a while, didn't they, Holden, when it was so rare and hard to get? Because they didn't drop
people would.
regularly.
Yeah. Yeah, people would store them up because they didn't have stuff that they wanted to use, or they didn't have stuff to fill their vaults with, so they figured they might as well store up rainy day Ascendant shards.
And now we have more avenues to acquire those resources, and it's not as necessary to do that. But Holden, it sounds like you are like me. My vault is filled with multiple exotics. Like, you saw all those Alpha Lupis, and there's a lot of like the Helm of Saint 14. What it is,
Well,
Guardians, I don't like deleting because I think, oh, that could be the one I needed to make my build with triple 100s.
they're sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, DM, but go ahead, Holden. Go ahead.
I was just going to say there are a total of 44 Titan exotic armor pieces. And I don't know if I could pick out exactly which ones I'm not holding right now. But I don't have a single duplicate on my Titan for my exotics. The only duplicates that I have now are of the exotic class items for my Titan.
For your Titan. Now, what about
Yeah.
your Warlock? How is it situated?
Well, if I switch this word Titan over to Warlock and I search,
The Iron Banner.
I
They
have
feel good.
quite a few duplicates.
Checking now.
So you will at some point
But-
though probably put some time in.
Again, Guardian.
To be fair, 20. Hold on, class item. 22 of those are exotic class items.
22. It's a challenge, Guardians, and I will tell you why I do hoard, things in my vault, because there have been times, numerous times where I've actually deleted, a weapon or something, a piece of armor, and then I've come back and thought, I needed that. I need it right now. And I deleted it. So there can be situations where, be sure and make the right decisions. That's what I'm saying. Make the right decisions. But I'm looking inside my vault, and I have had a professional cleaner come by. I had Crimson with We Don't Work Weekends. I had a Big Nut that you see inside of my chat that I play with. And, those guys, professional cleaners, they've come by here and helped me out. Like, I don't need all of these calls, I don't need all of these mountaintops. I've got, 100 of them here. I'm going to have to get rid of some of the mountaintops. I wanted that weapon so hard. I mean, I went after it. I worked. I know Holden worked. Quest worked. Everybody in Coterie of Arms, many of you out there worked to get those weapons. And do you know I have not used Mountaintop this season? Holden, have you used Mountaintop this season?
Oh, a lot.
Where are you using it? In the raid?
In the raid, and so I think that there's only 2 mountaintop rolls that you need. The only 2 mountaintop rolls that are required for anything that you would ever want to use mountaintop for is auto-loading recombination, which allows you to get kills with your other weapon and build up a double damage shot. And then, so for example, in the raid in the first encounter, whenever the second team spawn or kills a Minotaur, it will spawn a Hydra in your room, and you have to kill that Hydra as fast as possible to open up the door for the other team to the next room. And so with a mountaintop shot that has the full recombination bonus, it one-shots the Hydras, takes them out in one hit. And that's really nice. So I use it there. So auto-loading recombination is like what I would use anytime I'm using it for damage. And then you also want to have a sticky grenades one, ideally with impulse amplifier and a reload masterwork.
Ooh, but I do
And
like
that-
lead from gold, Holden. I like lead
from gold. Yeah, you can keep a lead from gold roll for sure, but
Here's that auto-loading holster in Rampage.
Rampage, you're not gonna get much use out of, and you're not gonna So, for example, those 2 perks aren't congruent because you're putting the mountaintop away to let it reload itself, and that is going to get rid of your rampage stacks.
Now look at this, Holden. Lead from gold and recombination. Elemental
great.
final blows increase the damage of this weapon's next shot.
Yeah, so you would just have to be thinking about the fact that you have to reload it anytime you use it. So you'd shoot it, reload it, and then put it away, and then build up the stacks with your other weapons, and then you'd be able to pull that out and shoot it. Um,
Woo, and sticky grenades. I'm a fan of sticky grenades.
yeah.
But now, what did you say? You said over auto loading holster, and what was the second?
Recombination.
Auto loading holster and recombination.
Yeah, that's the god roll for usability. And you might have multiple perks on. Do you have any shiny mountaintops or
I've just turned over to the shiny mountaintop page. Lead from gold, Vorpal weapon.
oh
Lead
goodness.
from gold, adrenaline, lead from gold.
Can you
one for all.
inspect can you inspect those though? Because they are gonna have additional perks on each one.
Lead from gold, slick draw, Vorpal, and frenzy. You know what happened, Holden? You might remember this because I know you and I talked about this stuff, and we played a lot of those onslaughts. There was a time where I got like no mountaintops, a long
Yeah.
while, and then all of
There-
a sudden
there it
they
is,
started
by the
dropping
way.
like crazy. This is auto loading holster with adrenaline junkie or recombination.
And recombination. That's the god roll, and you have lead from gold on that roll.
Oh man!
So you have both.
My mouth is watering thinking about how good this grenade launcher is.
That's a really nice roll. That's a really nice roll. You would never want to use adrenaline junkie, unless, I mean, you would maybe use that on like a warlock getaway artist build where the arc soul procs adrenaline junkie, and then it would have like a 33% damage bonus. But the recombination is going to be the best way to go about it. And
Now, what about the mod slot here? Because we can't use backup mag. What
Yeah.
would be the choice here, Holden?
single access sling, the last one on the bottom, for faster swaps.
Okay. All right. So this looks like a good one. And did these drop masterworked?
They are shine. They have gold borders.
So this
But
one
they're
says
not-
masterworked already.
Yeah, it's masterworked, but it's not enhanced, and you can enhance it. And the cool thing about enhanced recombination is that it changes the amount of enemies that you have to kill to get 100% extra damage on recombination from 10 down to 8.
So I should go ahead and take this at what, to like a level 17?
Well, I would want to look at the other ones that you have. You might have one with hard launch and implosion rounds, which would be even better than that one if it has auto loading,
Holden,
recombination,
you
hard
and
launch,
I,
and
we're going to have
implosion.
to make it a date. They're telling
Yeah.
me that lunch is ready, and I need to record.
Yeah, go
I
have
need
lunch.
to record my my vocals. But Holden, now rain check. We're going to have to come back to this because there's a lot of mountaintops. There's a lot of shiny ones here, and then I've got the other page. And plus, there's a lot of weapons here. The Recluse, and didn't an ornament just drop for the Recluse?
They
Am I
sold one in the store.
I've got three
Yeah.
ornaments for it. There's the Brave Recluse, the Itsy Bitsy Spider Recluse, and the Necrosis Recluse. And what was recently available? It is Necrosis. Like, why do I have that again here? Unlock. Is that a different look?
By the way, I said you only need 2 mountaintops. I have 7.
There you go. It's that same thing, Guardians. We share it. We don't want to delete it. Are they duplicate Holdens, or you've got different versions?
Well, I have my 2 favorites that I use. So the sticky grenades one allows you to, as a warlock, launch yourself super high.
And I love
that's
that launch mechanism because you don't
really
take the
fun.
damage that usually a grenade launcher would give you, and so you survive and you fly.
Yeah, you don't always survive. You can kill yourself with mountaintop if you stack them up all together, but Yeah, it's crazy. The one that I have a 5 out of 5 god roll that I use most of the time, and then I have some shiny ones that have just like decent combinations. I love Demolitionist so much. So I have a Demo Vorpal one. I have an Ambitious Assassin Frenzy one. Um,
Now, Holden, I do want to ask this different subject. I do want to ask this. We're going to come back and revisit Vault and weapons and just take a look at some weapons and get your expert opinion about them. But I do want to say, are you up for the Winter Bite run of Navoda? Would you be interested in doing with me before the change out for the week?
yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm probably gonna end up using a primary most of the time, anyways. But yes.
All right. So, all right. Now that you heard it, Guardians, Holden has confirmed that he's interested. I'm not going to push him for a hard yes, but he's interested because what happens is we have to work out the times together. Holden works in the real world. You heard him talk about his job earlier, and I do want to play with Holden and just run through for fun, judgment free, safety zone, safe zone, judgment free. And just see what Winter Bite would do since that 25% glaive damage thing. Will it even matter? We don't know. You have to try it out. You have to see if it's workable. It's fire, such a slow moving bullet. Is there any tracking on Winter Bite, Holden?
No, it's like an unstoppable object. It won't deviate from its course. Um, so, but it does like wherever it stops, it will keep freezing things, I think. It's been a
Is
while
there an
since I've used one.
AoE with Winter Bite?
Yeah, it like it's like a roaming stasis turret. It like I'm pretty sure if I let me look at the collections here. So collection, exotic, power, winter bite. So it says fires a large ball of energy that locks on to nearby targets and freezes them. So by locks on, it means like it sticks to them.
Yeah, because that's a
Um,
gray area. Locks on almost makes you think it's a target lock, but it just like adheres to the enemy. It's not. There's no tracking involved, right? None.
yeah, but it does have, there is like some sort of, I don't think I have one in my collection.
Thank
Let
you,
me just
Quest. Thank you for playing
see.
with me, buddy. Have a safe day and stay hydrated.
Yeah,
Um,
I don't have one in my collection.
I'm gonna have to pull one out, but luckily it's gonna pull out at a 1990. So, Holden, I would love. It would be a joy to hang out with you and run Winter Bite. We'll have to get a third person that will join us in the madness that would be the Grandmaster with Winter Bite. And I say that only because glaives are featured at a 25% bonus edition. I just think it would be fun. Hold it, I've got to run. Chat, I
Yeah,
need to run. They're letting me know I need to get my words finished because the thumbnail is ready for that video. Thank you,
yeah,
Holden. Thank you, Quest.
sure.
Quest, be safe. I know you're in Texas. I know temperatures are over 100. All of you that are out there, public service announcement, stay hydrated. Try to stay in a climate controlled environment. There are shelters for folks maybe that are in areas where air conditioning might not be readily available, like a library, a public space. Stay cool, stay hydrated, and come back and visit because this journey is so much better when shared. And I have to say, I've had a fantastic time today with Holden a Grenade. He is a content creator, live streamer from Canada. He has been a friend to the channel, a friend to me, and I appreciate him 100% each and every day. And I feel honored and privileged to get to play with him. Thank you to everyone who hung out today inside the chat. And Guardians around the world, stay united, stay together, get those revives, and I will see you very soon. I'm Ransom Rider. Bye. Bye. Thank you, Holden.